Charles Manson, one of the most famous serial killers in history. What is a serial killer? By definition, a serial killer is a coined phrase by the FBI in the 1970s which describes a person who commits a series of crimes, often with little to no apparent motive and typically following a characteristic or a predictable behavioral pattern. Now let me speak on Charles by himself briefly. Charles Manson was born November 12th of 1934 in Cincinnati, Ohio to a single mother. By the age of 12, he already had started his life of crime and was picked up for a petty theft, which would lead to a crime spree of over 20 years. Upon being released March 21st, 1967, he moved to San Francisco, where he later formed the Manson family and moved them to San Fernando Valley. The Manson family was a group of people that lived a controversial lifestyle of about 100 people. This lifestyle consisted of a life that was fueled by drugs, broken religious beliefs, and sex. They are most famously known for the Sharon Tate murders, the LaBianca murders, and the Hinsman murders. Now, Charles Manson himself believed that he was Jesus Christ in the second coming. He was a huge music fan and wanted to be a musician himself. One of his favorite groups was the Beatles, and one of their songs, Helter Skelter, was actually the basis for fueling one of his most known crimes. Now, Charles Manson believed that Helter Skelter was a sign from the Beatles to begin a race war, and these murders that he later ordered the family to commit were going to be how he was going to begin that race war. After murdering the Tates, the LaBiancas, and the Hinsmans, he was convicted in 1971 on these murders, but was believed to have ordered over 35 murders before he was finally caught. Charles Manson died in 2017 after spending more than 4 decades behind bars, the whole time professing his innocence. Charles Manson is the only serial killer in U.S. history to never actually have participated in any of the crimes himself. He only ordered that they be done out by other people. Now, this last fact, you may ask, why is that so important? Why did you put so much emphasis on it? Well, if you remember back to my definition on what a serial killer is, it's a person who commits a series of murders. But Charles himself actually did not commit any of these murders. This is why he is still today so widely known for the murders that he ordered be done by his family members, and why it continues today to still be such a controversial issue on his incarceration until he passed away in 2017. I'm going to leave you guys with a quote today from Charles Manson himself. These children that come with knives, these are your children. You taught them. I didn't teach them. I tried to help them stand. Charles Manson. I hope this presentation today has gave you a little bit more insight on Charles Manson and what truly makes a serial killer, and why Charles Manson is such an interesting person to myself. You guys have a great evening, and this is where I leave you.